This conference will now be recorded.
Good evening, girls. In yesterday's sessions, anybody is having any doubt? So before vouchers, what and all, we created the masters. In that, if you have any doubts, please clarify it, because we will start from vouchers again. Contra voucher will start from the beginning. Everybody tried with yesterday's voucher masters creation, everything. So yesterday we have started with ledgers, how to create the ledgers, what are currencies, cost category, cost centers, calculator, how to create the masters, alter it, and how to delete it, and how to check the masters. Everything we had done. Any doubts in regards to that contents?
Ma'am, can you do the contra entry again?
Yeah, contra we will do it. So any doubts in the master's creation? Any doubts in that one? If nobody is having any doubt means we'll start with contra. Where everyone, yeah, been able to do it? So I'll take this as no doubts in yesterday's class. So we will continue with today's class. So we'll start with vouchers. So yesterday we were discussing about contra voucher. So it is a type of accounting voucher where the shortcut key for contra voucher is F4. Okay. So why is contra vouchers used for? It is used to transfer of funds between bank. Okay, so if I'm depositing the cash in the bank or I'm withdrawing the cash from the bank, transfer of cash from one bank to another bank, so this the transaction related to this voucher will be only related to banks. Okay, banks means it is no one else, it is my business and the banks which I have for my business. Okay, so here how to do it? So from the gateway of tally transactions voucher F4. So I have to go there and start. So in yesterday's transaction, so we did with one transaction, but we'll start from the beginning. So when I look at the syntax of contra voucher, credit will be cash or bank, debit will be cash or bank, irrespective of whatever the scenario is. If you are depositing the cash, or if you are withdrawing the cash, or if you are transferring the cash from one bank to another bank. So like that, the scenario depends. So here we have spoken about the two types of voucher modes. What are those? So there was a single entry mode and double entry mode. What is single entry mode and what is double entry mode?
When we have to record only one transaction, then that is single entry mode. When a transaction has two sides, then it's double entry.
Okay. So if I am showing either my credit or debit, any one side if I am showing, then it will be a single entry mode. So wherein I am showing both my debit and credit. So debit aspect and credit aspect both I am showing means that becomes my double entry mode. Are you people able to see my screen?
Yes, ma'am. But it's showing Tally Prime is loading.
Yeah, yeah. My system is a bit slow. One second, girls. Suppal veiling. Girls, are you able to see my screen now?
No, ma'am.
You're not able to view tally screen?
No, ma'am.
One second, ma. Just let me check. Girls, are you able to see my screen now? Tally screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma. Okay. Thank you. Okay, let's go to the voucher entries. Extremely sorry about it. So the first transaction yesterday we were discussing about was deposit of cash rupees 5,000 to ICICI Bank, isn't it? So I'll create a new company from here. So now I'll go to vouchers, enter. So what is the shortcut key to get into contra voucher? F4. I'll press F4. F4 for contra. And what is the shortcut key that I told to change the date, if you remember? Girls, I'll press F2 to
Control
give the
H.
date. F2 to give the date. I'll give the date as 1/5. So 1/5 I'll give the date. And now according to this one, deposit of cash rupees 5,000 to ICICI Bank. So here debit the receiver, means ICICI Bank is the receiver and cash will be credited according to the golden rule. So now I'll go to create. I'll create ICICI Bank. It comes under bank account. I'll save this. So now how much? So credit will be cash 5,000 rupees. I am depositing. Okay. So now when it is showing the negative balance, what I need to do is, you can see my cursor is in 5,000. I'll press backspace. Now my cursor is in cash. From here I'll press Control Enter. I'll press enter and give some opening balance. Okay. So I'll give the opening balance and I will save it. So 5,000 rupees I'm depositing to ICICI Bank. So as I enter, the denomination screen will appear. You need to give the denomination. I'm giving 2,000 two notes and 500 two times. Okay, now I'll give the narration being cash deposited in ICICI Bank. I'll press enter. So can you pass this entry? You want me to explain it once again? Girls, can it be done or you want me to do it once again? No
Ma'am,
response?
we'll do, ma'am.
Okay. Just see the same way you have to pass it. If any doubts, please ask. Able to do it, girls?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, could you please show how to change the opening balance again?
How to check the opening balance? So I have to bring my
Change.
cursor to cash. Okay. So from when my cursor is in cash, you can see the cursor is here. I'll press Control Enter from here. So this will take me to ledger alteration screen where my ledger for cash is there. So I'll press Enter and I'll give the opening balance. Okay. And I'll save this. So you can see now cash is having some opening balance in it.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Done? Girls, is everyone able to do it? Shall we go to the next sum? Okay, the
Yes, ma'am.
next sum is withdrawal of cash rupees 3000 from HDFC Bank. So here cash is coming in, okay, and the debit is HDFC, debit the giver. So now I will first change the date. I'll make it to 1/6. So now, according to the scenario, tell me what should be debit and what should be credit. Withdrawal of cash rupees 3000 from HDFC Bank.
Cash account debtor to HDFC Bank.
Yes, so cash will be debited and bank will be credited. So I need to create HDFC Bank. So I will go to create HDFC Bank. So bank accounts, I will save this. So now how much cash we are withdrawing? 3000 rupees. So here I have to give some opening balance. Here you can see the amount is showing in negative. So I'll press backspace. I'll take my cursor to HDFC. I'll press Control Enter and give some opening balance. So initially when I'm creating the ledger from the voucher screen, I won't get the opening balance. Option will not be there. Again, I have to alter get into the ledger and then give the opening balance. Okay. So now 3000 rupees I am withdrawing. So debit what comes in. Cash is coming in. Okay. So being cash withdrawn from HDFC Bank. And I will save it. So try with this sum. Anybody is having any doubt? Done? Girls, done? Shall we go to the next sum?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now next sum is transfer of cash rupees 1500 from ICICI Bank to HDFC Bank. So what should be debit and what should be credit according to this scenario?
HDFC
Debit.
Bank debtor to ICICI
Yes, so
Bank.
HDFC Bank should be debited and ICICI Bank should be credited. Okay, so debit the receiver, credit the giver. So here I'll change the date. Make sure that you are changing the date. So HDFC Bank will be the receiver. Sorry, ICICI Bank will be credited. So amount is 1500 and debit will be HDFC Bank. Okay, being amount transferred from ICICI Bank to HDFC Bank. Try this out. Done? Done, girls?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now the next question, withdrawal of cash rupees 10,000 each from HDFC Bank and Syndicate Bank. So till now we saw that there was one debit and one credit, isn't it? So the first scenario, the second question, third question, everywhere it was one debit and one credit. So in Tally, if there is one single transaction related to my debit or credit, like one debit and one credit means, then it is called a simple journal entry. Okay. So if that is different, like two debits and one credit, or two credits and one debit, or two debit and two credit, then it is called as compound journal entry. Okay. So now this is a compound journal entry. If you can tell me what will be debited and what will be credited. Withdrawal of cash rupees 10,000 each from HDFC Bank and Syndicate Bank.
Cash account debit, HDFC Bank and Syndicate Bank credit.
So both HDFC and Syndicate Bank should be credited and cash should be debited. So credit cash. So they are telling it is 10,000 equally, means 10,000 from Syndicate Bank, 10,000 from HDFC Bank. So it will be 20,000. Enter. Debit will be HDFC Bank 10,000. So HDFC Bank 10,000, and here I'll create Syndicate Bank. So Syndicate Bank 10,000, and debit what is coming in, cash is coming in. So 20,000 rupees I'm getting. So here you can see, as I'm creating the Syndicate Bank, there is a negative value. So I should alter it. I'll press Control Enter. I'll go to the opening balance and I'll give
Ma'am,
some
your screen
opening
is
balance.
stuck.
Sorry?
Your screen
Yes,
is
ma'am.
stuck. We couldn't see what you were doing, ma'am.
Okay, fine. 1 second. Now, are you able to see my screen?
Ma'am, we can see your go-to app.
Go to app. 1 second. Now, are you able to see my tally screen?
No, ma'am.
Still, it is not visible.
It's just showing a blank screen now.
My God. Now, are you able to see?
No, ma'am.
Now, still it is not visible.
Now we can see, ma'am.
Okay, so here when I created the Syndicate Bank, there was no opening balance. So the value was showing in red color, negative value it was showing. So I just went to Syndicate Bank and I altered it and gave some opening balance. Okay. So here credit will be HDFC Bank and Syndicate Bank. Debit what is coming in? Cash is coming in. So from both the banks, I'm withdrawing 10,000, 10,000. So overall, I have 20,000 cash withdrawn from the banks. So now I'll give the narration being cash withdrawn from HDFC and Syndicate Bank, and I will save it. Can you pass the entry? Then make sure that you are changing the date by using F2. Anybody is having any doubt?
Ma'am, can you show once again?
So from vouchers, I'll press F4 to get into contra. I'll press F2 and I will change the date. Now credit will be credit the giver. So I'm withdrawing the cash from HDFC Bank, that is 10,000 rupees. Enter. Again I need a credit. So once my cursor is in debit credit, I'll press C and I'll press enter. Now I have to select Syndicate Bank. So as you are creating the new banks, the opening balance will be 0. So just alter it and give some opening balance. So now I am withdrawing 10,000 from Syndicate Bank as well. And now debit will be cash. So I am withdrawing cash 10,000 each from HDFC Bank and Syndicate Bank. Now I'll give the narration being cash withdrawn from HDFC and Syndicate Bank. I will save it. That's it. So when you are creating new banks, there will be no opening balance. Okay, that option itself, it will be not visible when you are creating the voucher. When you are creating the ledger from voucher. Okay, so once it is created, again you have to get to that ledger by using Control Enter to edit. Understood? Done, girls? Are you able to do it? Now, if this is done, I wanted you people to try out with the other things. Okay, so there are two more
Ma'am, I'm not
entries.
able to change the date.
Sorry?
I'm not able to change the date, ma'am. F2 button is not
No, you have
working.
to, if you are
It's
using
only,
laptop, one second,
yes,
ma.
ma'am.
Listen, if you are using laptop, you should press FN key on your left hand side. Near the space bar, you will have FN key, FN. You should press that and then press F2. Try.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. In the right side, we have ma'am shortcuts F2, F3, F4, where my
Yeah.
period is not being seen. Like F2 company, F2 is not able to, like we can't do that.
Why?
I tried F1, F2 also, and I don't know, ma'am.
F2 option itself is not working.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, did you download the this one app from the website?
No, ma'am. It's app only. I have downloaded it.
You have already downloaded it.
Yes, ma'am.
Because sometimes when we are downloading and installing, no, if there is some setting issue, some of the tools will not work. So that is why. Okay, now today for time being, you just try out with the sums only. You don't try with the date. Okay, let it be in the date, whatever it is. Once it is done, tomorrow you try to uninstall it and try to download it from TallyPrime. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
so
No, no, I don't get
Tally
credit and debit on the left side. Only current balance.
means you are getting two or by.
No, two or by was there? No, as it is single entry, I didn't get two or by also.
No, no, not single entry, ma. It should be double entry mode. Okay, it should be showing like particulars, debit, credit, it should be showing. If it is
Two
not
by,
showing,
yes, ma'am.
press Control H and make it to double entry.
Yes, ma'am. I have made it. Now it is two by.
Okay, now it is showing like that. No, now press F12 from the screen. You have that F1, F2, F3. Is there no functional
Yes, ma'am.
keys?
Yes, ma'am.
Press F12.
Yes, ma'am. Use credit instead two by.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
ma'am. I got
Just
it.
make this one changes. You will get debit credit.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Okay. So I wanted you people to try with the other two. I'll give you 5 minutes of time. Girls, anybody is having any doubts, you can ask. If you are finished with that withdrawal of cash from HDFC Bank and Syndicate Bank, I wanted you people to try with the other two. You are able to see my PPT, right?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, how do we check our transactions, ma'am, like after entering if it's right or wrong.
So
After
everything you have
accept.
done,
Yes, ma'am.
everything is done. All the
Yes, ma'am.
like open the bank account also you have done. Okay, now to
Yes,
check
ma'am.
how to check the voucher entries from the gateway of Tally screen, I'll go to Daybook. Okay, so Daybook is available from gateway of Tally also, and even from display more option also. Okay, so both are one of the same only. Whatever the vouchers I have passed, so everything will be recorded in the Daybook irrespective of any vouchers you are passing. Okay, so I'll just accept, I'll press enter. You can see it is showing only one because of the date. So it is only 2nd July's transaction it is showing, wherein I have tried with different dates. So if you people also have tried with different dates, from here press Alt F2 and give the financial year. Okay, so I don't know from which and all months I have used. So better you can give 31/1/4 to 31/3. Enter. See, along with the dates, what are the transactions, contra vouchers I have passed, voucher number, amount, everything it will show. I will show you once again from gateway of Tally. You have Daybook here also in the gateway of Tally and even in display more reports. So I'll go to Daybook, enter. Here if you see, only one date's voucher entry will be shown. It is of 2nd July, wherein I have tried with multiple dates. So to check all entire thing, I will use Alt F2. F2 to give the period. Okay. So now I don't know which and all month I have used. So I'll just press 1/4 and from 1/4 to 31/3. Okay. So now as I press enter, you can see all the vouchers list it will show. So the ones who have finished with the other two also can check it in the Daybook. So now there must be 6 voucher entries in your Daybook.
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, I actually created it's both the accounts, ma'am. But I can't do that, ma'am. Only cash is there.
Which one, ma? Deposit of cash rupees 10,000 equally for
Yes,
Canara Bank and
yes.
ICICI Bank. Okay, so
Yes, ma'am.
see, I'll just pass the entry and I'll show vouchers.
Yeah,
I
ma'am.
will change the date 1/8 I'll put. So now deposit of cash. So debit the receiver. So Canara Bank and ICICI Bank should be debited. So I am depositing cash. So how much I am depositing? So 10,000. So 20,000 I am depositing. So debit will be first will be Canara ICICI Bank 10,000 and so how much I am depositing? So I'll give it as 4 and 4. So here it will be Canara Bank. I'll go to create and I'll create Canara Bank. So 10,000 rupees I have deposited. So I'll give 8 notes. So being cash deposited in ICICI and Canara Bank. So what you were not able to pass it in this, ma?
Ma'am, I can only pass two journal entries. One is cash, the
No.
other one Canada Bank, ma'am. I can't do
So
another
how?
one.
No, 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 no. Check for the amount what you are giving. Like cash will be 20,000. Credit cash 20,000. Is it? You have done that? Credit cash 20,000. Then it will be debit ICICI Bank 10,000 and so the amount should get tallied. So it will take you to the next level. Maybe you are giving 10,000 on both the ends or something. Just check for the amount.
Yes, ma'am. I gave 10,000 and 10,000.
That is why. So cash 20,000 you give Then debit ICICI Bank 10,000, debit Canara Bank 10,000. So now you will be able to pass the entry. Able to pass the entry now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So that is what you have to check for the amount what you are giving also. If it is 10,000, 10,000 means there is nothing to go further. Now just give the narration and save it. So once it is done, go to Gateway of Tally, go to Daybook. So here press Alt F2 to give the period from 1/4 to 31/3 because I don't know which and all month I have passed. So I'm giving the entire financial year. So whatever the entries you have passed, it will show the list of the vouchers. Done? Hope everybody are able to do it. If everybody has done, shall we go to the next voucher type? Shall we go to the next? Girls, hope everybody are able to do it. Okay, before we go to the next other voucher types, let's understand what we have in this bill wise details, or it is called as types of bill. Okay, so there are four types of bill: new reference bill, against reference bill, advance bill, on account bill. So new reference bill, when I will be using it means whenever there is a transaction irrespective of purchase or sales happening on credit basis. Okay, so if I am purchasing or selling on credit basis, that time I have to select new reference bill. Why I will be selecting new reference bill means, so when it is from one business to another business and I'm giving it on credit, so that time I should keep a track of that transaction. If I don't keep the track, I might not get the values. So I have to keep a track of it by selecting new reference bill. Okay, that means this transaction has happened on credit basis and the amount is not yet cleared irrespective of received or payment. Okay, so against reference bill means to clear the pending bills. So whatever the bills that are pending means whatever I have purchased or sold on credit basis, when I'm clearing those type of bills, I need to select against reference bill. Okay, then we have advance bill. So anything I am purchasing or selling, I am giving some advance amount. I am paying some advance, and then once I am purchasing or selling the item, then I will pay the remaining amount. So that time I'll be recording the transaction under advance bill. And on account means spot payment for sale or purchase. Okay, immediately I'm selling the item or purchasing the item and I'm clearing the amount right that moment only. So that time I'll be using on account. Okay, so from here on we will be coming across this types of bills. So based on the scenario, I should understand where to use new reference bill, where to use against reference bill, advance bill, and on account bill. Understood with this? Girls, no response. Understood, or you want me to explain it once again? Girls, please respond whether you have understood the types of bills. Shall I
Yes,
go
ma'am.
to the okay, shall we go to the next voucher type? So next one is payment voucher. The shortcut key is F5. Okay. So the payment made for any business transaction should be recorded in this voucher. Means where and all there is cash outflow. That time I'll be using the payment voucher. So the syntax will be debit will always be the expense ledger. Okay. And credit, either I'm making the payment by cash or by bank. Okay. So first transaction, paid advance of rupees 2000 to BC traders by cash. Means if I am paying 2000 rupees as advance to BC traders, then what are they to my business? Who is BC traders to my business? So he will be my supplier, my sundry creditor. Okay. So when I am purchasing some item or something, so that time only I'll be paying some advance. Okay, let's see how to pass this entry. So I'll go to vouchers and shortcut key to get into payment. So here you can see I'm in contra voucher. Make sure you are changing the voucher type. Okay. So I'll press F5. Now I am into payment voucher. Now I'll press F2 and I will give the date. So it is paid advance of rupees 2000 to BC traders. Okay. So here debit the receiver. I have to create BC traders. I'll create a ledger. So who is it to my business? Sundry creditor. I will save this. Okay. So now it is advance bill. So as I am creating BC traders, so I should see that in my ledger creation, maintain balance bill by bill should be yes. Okay. I'll show you. So from here, bill wise details or maintain balance bill by bill. So sometimes it will be under control I, sometimes it will be available in the ledgers only. This detail should be yes. It can be in the name of bill wise details or it can be maintain balance bill by bill. It should be yes. Okay. So BC traders, I am paying advance. Advance. So I'll give the thing advance 1. So how much amount I am paying? 2000 rupees advance amount I am paying. End of list. So how am I paying? I am paying by cash. Here I'll give the narration being advance, being cash paid as advance, being cash paid as advance to BC traders and save it. Can you pass this entry? Girls, if you don't respond, I will not be able to know whether you are able to understand, not understanding. I should clarify the doubt or I should move further. Everything will be blank. I can
Yes, ma'am.
understand.
We'll do it.
Okay, very good. Once it is done, please let me know. So I'll give you 2 minutes of time to pass this entry. Today we'll finish with payment voucher. Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now let's go to the next one. So here, paid rent of rupees 30,000 and commission of rupees 2,000 by cash for Jayanagar branch. So what type of entry it is? Simple entry or compound entry? Paid rent of rupees 30,000 and commission of rupees 2,000 by cash for Jayanagar branch. So Jayanagar branch, I have to do it for rent. Okay, because I am paying the rent to a place. So there are two entries. So 2 debit is there and 1 credit. So it is a compound entry. Let's see how to pass this entry. So I'll change the date. So debit will be, first is rent paid. So I'll go to create rent paid account. So rent paid will be indirect expenses. So rent paid, I have to check whether my cost centers is activated. So to check that, I'll press Control I and I will go to cost centers. So cost center is not visible here. I'll go to show more. Show inactive. So here you can see cost center is yes. Okay. I'll press enter. Enter. So I will save this. So to confirm that my cost center is activated in rent paid. Okay. So I'll press Control A. So Control A. So it is new reference. So I'll keep this one as, so amount is rent I am paying, sorry, rent paid. So here it will be not applicable. So 30,000 rupees rent I am paying. Okay. So I need to activate cost center. So one thing I can do is it is going for cost center class, which I don't want. I'll go to create. So I'll create my cost category cost centers from my masters. Yesterday we created, no? So you can try that one only. So cost category. I'll create Bangalore because I don't want cost center class. So I'll go to cost center, Bangalore. So I'll create Jayanagar. Now I'll pass the voucher entry. It is activating cost center class. So from F12, you can change it if you are also getting cost center class, or else first create the cost category, cost center. Yesterday you people have created, no? So you can take it from there only. So now one more debit is there, that is commission. So I will create commission paid account. So that also it is indirect expenses, and here cost centers I'll make it as no, because for rent only I have to show the cost center, not to the commission. So cost centers I will change it. I will save the entry, enter. Commission paid is 2000, enter. Credit, how am I paying it? By cash. So the amount should get tallied. Now give the narration, being cash paid towards rent and commission. Is everyone able to pass this entry? Any doubts? Please let me know. I will explain you once again. Able to do it, girls?
Ma'am, can you explain it once again?
Yeah, ma. So now I'll go to vouchers. So yesterday we have already created cost category, cost centers, right? If you have not created, just go to create. So cost category, cost center. If it is not there, go to show more. In this list also you are not able to see, means go to show inactive. You will get cost category, cost center. Create Bangalore and cost center. Okay. So once that is done, I'll go to vouchers. So I'll change the date. Now first is rent paid account. So rent paid cost center should be shown. So rent paid, so 30,000 rupees. Rent is 30,000 rupees. I'll select the cost category, cost center. Then one more debit entry is there, that is commission. I'll press D and enter. That will be changed to debit. Now commission paid, enter 2,000 rupees. So now how am I paying it? I'm paying it by cash. Now I'll give the narration, being cash paid towards rent and commission. And save it. Done? Able to do it? The one who asked the doubt. Is it clear now, Ma? Rent paid will be under indirect expense. Commission paid also, it will be under indirect expense. Girls, any doubt? Girls, if anybody is having any doubt related to this problem, just let me know. I will explain you. If you are able to do quite good enough. Why today there is no proper response? Can understand. It's a long day, hectic. That's why I'm not rushing you to do the sums and all, as I can know that there is some network issues from my end also.
Ma'am, we are doing it.
Okay. Okay, girls. So I hope you are able to do it. So whatever I have taught today, just try it out. I'll share the question by tomorrow morning. Okay, you can try it out till whatever we have tried today, contra and payment. So tomorrow we'll continue from the next question onwards. So now whoever is trying, I hope you people are able to do it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we'll continue from the next question tomorrow. So whatever we have done the questions, I'll share it in the group tomorrow morning. Okay. Thank you, girls.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.